Hi, I'm Aaron Friend. I have a son, and he has a tablet. And this is how to make a tablet stand, so their necks aren't bent over when they play it. You need a 1x6, a chop saw, a square, a couple of clamps, pencil, a hammer, some trim nails, a little glue, a vise. And probably don't even need all that. So I'm going to square this off first. So I know that his tablet is 8 inches. So I'm going to make it 9, let's say, 9 inches wide for the base. So the base is 9 inches. And I'm going to cut right there. Alright, there's our base. Now the top of his is 5.5. I'm going to make it 6 inches. Alright, so 6 right there. Okay. Now for this, I'm going to bevel this bevel at 15 degrees. 15 degrees. Alright, to my cut. Actually, I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger than 6. I think I'm going to go 8. That way he can go vertically or horizontally with this thing. And I'm really not even going to go 8. I'm going to go 7, say 8. I'm just guesstimating. Okay, so that's my mark and that's my cut. So that's 7.5, it looks like. And then I'm going to take a little piece. I like to do it just with a straight. So I straighten it off. Cut that. And now I'm going to get a piece that's about the same width as the piece I'm using, it's bevel. I'm just going to mark it here. And actually going to set it here. And this is safe as long as you're pretty far away. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I like for my sliver to not be ingrained. Now I got that cut. Now notice I'm not going to put it here so it's pressed against and compromised. I'm going to put it on this side. Of course my mark is on this side. I'm going to put it on this side. And now I'm going to cut it. This is all just because I could have just cut it off the end here, but I don't like all that end grain. It breaks real easy. So I like it to be nice, long grain along the piece. So what's that going to do? That's going to be the base, the back, and just a little piece in the front so it doesn't slip. So I'm going to say that's probably a good estimation right there. And I'm going to set my gauge to that estimation. And so you don't even really have to use a number. It looks like it's about 1 7/8 if you want to make one exactly like this one, but again, it's not that important. I'm going to mark 1 7/8 on this side. I'm going to flip the board over and mark it on the other side. And this is just as a nailing reference for the bottom of the board. Now I'm just going to make a straight line at that point down the board. Not all the way down the board, but just roughly where this is going to go. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. At that point, just down the board. And this is just a reference mark just to keep things straight. So now, I'm going to take some glue and decide which one I want to be the top. I think this is a little bit prettier. I'm going to take a little glue. I'm going to put it on the beveled edge. And I'm going to guesstimate my width. You can measure from side to side, but it's pretty easy to just kind of guesstimate. I'm going to put it right there. Smooth this glue out. Smooth it out. Full surface contact there. I'm going to take this piece that's cut. I'm going to put it in this vice grip. Now, you could put some cardboard or something there if you wanted to. I don't. I'm going to find my little line. Actually, I think it'd be better if you take the long end and put it away from you. Just because it's easier to find your line on the short side. You find your line with that point. So you can gauge right here, about the middle. Put it right on that line that you made. And now, with the sharp end on the line, I rotate it around. And get some nails handy. I use this right in the middle of that line. I use that line as a reference. I put a nail. So now, get your trusty hammer. And now, since it's right in the middle, I can kind of look down here. And make sure I'm still on the line. Looks like I'm pretty good. So I'm going to put another couple of nails. A nail on this edge. Now remember, you want your nail to go on plane with the wood that's in the vise. So there you go, 3 nails in the bottom. Wipe the glue off, and you've got your base. Now this hardly merits nails. Actually, I think clamps can hold this down. About there. But I'm going to put a little glue here. A little glue here. Make sure the glue is covering all the surfaces. Put it right in line. I'm just going to squeeze that down for a second. Now this is where the clamps come in, but for sake of speed, I'll show you. Here is your stand made from 1/1x6 few tools and a little bit of know-how. Let's see. And now you can watch your YouTube and play Minecraft without hurting your neck. I'm Aaron Friend. I hope this helps. Have a good one.